In this, I am going to cover gate questions. At the end of this session, the students will be able to solve computer network problems. First, answer the question. Try to answer it. The subnet mask of a particular network 255.31.0, which of the following pairs of IP address could belong to this network? Try to answer this. Now, first we will clear about subnetting. Now, organization has multiple network which are independently managed. Now, there is a big network in institute or any corporate. Then in that, it is difficult to identify the small different departments. So it is converting into the sub-networking. So one big network for one organization, and in that we are dividing it into the sub-networking. For example, here you can see that in any institute, engineering institute, we are having different departments, so we can divide that a big network into the different networks. So here IT department, CSE department, civil department, like this we can convert so that they can work separately, or you can say that independently. So in this case we are using the class C address for each network. That will be difficult to manage. From the outside we can see that is a single network, but inside the institute or corporate we can see that we are handling that separately. So we are putting some hierarchy for this main network and into that sub networks. So when we are doing this sub network, in that we will be dividing whatever the IP address into the three parts. First is network, means main network address. Then whatever the sub network we are divided in, that sub network address will be there, and then specific whatever the host is there, we are going to identify that. Now here subnetting will be improving the efficiency of that IP address, so that we can identify from that particular position of that IP address that which is the host address, what is the network address, like this. So here if we are using a class B address or class C address, there may be wastage if we are not using the subnetting. And with the help of subnetting we are reducing the router complexity. So we will see that one example here, so it will be very easy to understand. Split whatever the host address portion of the IP address into the subnet number. Means this total is our IP address. In that we are having two parts. Generally we are having two parts, that is the network prefix, and then half that remaining part will be the host. Now when we are going for the subnetting part, we are dividing this host number. So we are not touching to this network prefix, but host number we will be dividing into the subnet number and then host number. Whatever the remaining will be the host number. Then subnet can be freely assigned within the organization, and internally they are treated as a separate networks, and it is not visible as we have said from the outside. So it is a very safe for understanding. So here you can see this is a class B. Class B always starts from 10. So these two are for the networking start, and then remaining part, half part, that will be for network address. So here up to this we are having the mask 1, and we can identify that as a network address. Now here you can concentrate on this host. Now in the host, what we are doing, as per our network size, we are borrowing some bits from the host. It may be 1 bit, 2 bit, 3 bit. If we are having only some 5 networks, then only first 3 bits are sufficient. for the subnetting part. So here we can see that here up to this network and whatever the remaining these host address is there, and in that some part we are borrowed for subnet part. If you are having roll number 22 to 3, now 2 will be for your second year and 23 will be particular roll number. Like that we are having this subnetting part. So here main whatever our network is there, that network address will be there, and these are some subnet parts, and in that we are having different hosts are situated there. What is the advantage of this subnetting? Now as it is having 3 layers, it is very easy to identify and it improves that efficiency, reduce the complexity. Now here one more question we are going to, whatever we are going to address, just we have seen that the subnet mask of the particular network is 255, 255, 331 and 0. Means if you want to enter into this network, then you have to go through this masking. Which of the following pairs of IP addresses could belong to this network? So here some pairs are given, and then you have to find out the which network will be suitable for this, or this network and this network is suitable in this same network. So we have, what we have to do, we have to convert this into the binary, and then we have to AND that binary number with this so that it will be masked with it, and then we will be finding that network address. Just we will see one example. Now here D is there, I will take that example. So you can try this all by converting into the binary. So when you are trying to answer this question, what you have to do, you have to convert this binary number into the binary number, and then you have to mask with this, ANDing with this, and first find out what you are getting the different numbers. Now I will IP A and IP B, we are converting into the binary. Now 128.8, 129.43, here we are converting this. Okay, 128, so first bit is 1 and other are 0, so it is a 128. Now this is the fourth bit is 1, so it is a 8. Then 129, first 128 plus 1, so here it is a 129, and then remaining is 43, right? So 32 plus 8, 32 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. So like this is a binary conversion is there. And now you take this mask part, 255. So 255 means all ones are there. Second again 255 means all ones are there. Then 31 is there. So here you can see that 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. So that will be 31, and remaining is 0. So I have converted this into the binary. You can see this. So in this manner you have to convert both mask as well as that network address into the binary. Then you have to AND with each other. So 1 and 1 will be 1. So other are 0. So wherever the 0 is there, it will, of course it will be 0. Here 0. So here 1 is there. So it will be 1. Again all the zeros are there. Here 1 0 is there. Again 0. Here last one is there. So here again whatever this answer I have converted into, this is 128, this is 8, this is 1 2 4 8, so it is a 8. Then here it is a 1 and here it is a 0. So hope you understood this. So it is converted 128.8.1.0. So next 128.8.161.55. It will be bitwise with this masking. So again we are getting 128.8.1.0. So this one is masking and it is entering into the same. For this is that last two pairs are matching in the one network. Now one more question, just try to answer it. So here we are having this GATE question 2022. So here you can see one enterprise or one institute you can say, and here consider the enterprise network and two Ethernet segment, a web server and a firewall connected via 3 routers. As shown below, what is the number of subnet inside the enterprise network? So you have to find out how many numbers of subnets into the enterprise. So try to answer it. Now here you can see that routers, how many routers are there? Here one router, here one router, here one router, and they are also mentioned that there are 3 routers. So router, what they are doing, they are controlling or they are managing the network, separate network. Though here the router is having single server, web server, this is a separate network, this is a separate network. So this is the first network, second and third network. So these 3 sub networks are there in the enterprise. So here answer is 3. So the options are given 3, 12, 6, 8. So here answer is A. So this is about the subnetting part. This is a reference. Thank you.